You're playing touch butt with that dork in the park.
Speaking to James Lynch on the Middle Easy podcast, Corey Sandhagen shared his thoughts on why he believes Umar Nurmagomedov will come out on top against Merab Dvalishvili in early 2025. I think that Umar probably will win, Sandhagen told Middle Easy. I just can't really see a path for Merab to win. I don't think that he's going to be able to strike with him, but I also don't think that he'll be able to take him down and control him like he was able to do against O'Malley and against other guys. I just don't really see a path to success for Merab. I think Umar is likely going to defend a lot of those shots, keep it in the striking realm, and just kind of Umar's a sniper, man. People don't really realize just how fast that guy is, how good he is, and how his kicks come out of nowhere. Fighting a guy like Merab will be a good opportunity for him to show off a little bit. And just because Merab's been talking a lot of shit, I kind of want to watch Merab get served up a little bit by a guy who is supposed to be a wrestler but wasn't able to wrestle me. Yet Merab's still saying that I was a gift and stuff, so I'm on Team Umar now. Sandhagen's last fight was against Nurmagomedov in August, where he suffered a unanimous decision loss, ending his 3-fight winning streak. Nurmagomedov steps into his title fight against Dvalishvili with a flawless 18-0 record. Will he capitalize on his first UFC championship opportunity? The answer awaits on January 18th at UFC 311, Inglewood, California. Khamzat Chimaev is already back training after his impressive win over Robert Whittaker at UFC 308. The Chechen fighter is training with the Russian national wrestling team. Currently, Khamzat Chimaev doesn't have a fight officially scheduled, but rumors suggest he'll make his return after Ramadan concludes in late March. Dana White's love for Jon Jones has never been a secret, but his recent comments suggest it's reached a whole new level. Jones, already considered by many as the GOAT in mixed martial arts, took another step towards cementing that status in his last fight. Despite being in the twilight of his career, the veteran put on a masterclass performance against Stipe Miocic, successfully defending his heavyweight crown. Now, with a legacy that spans years of dominance, the conversation has shifted. Jon Jones is no longer just the greatest in MMA. Many are calling him the greatest combat sports athlete of all time. Leading that charge is none other than Dana White. Speaking on First Take, White didn't hold back in praising the Hall of Famer. Jon Jones and I do not have the greatest relationship in the world, White admitted. We haven't for years. But it's just a fact that Jon Jones is the greatest of all time. It is what it is. If you know anything about fighting, not only is Jon Jones the greatest mixed martial artist of all time, Jon Jones would have run through everybody who's ever fought in any combat sport. He is literally the baddest dude to ever walk the face of the earth. The long-standing rivalry between MMA and boxing fans has fueled endless debates over which sport reigns supreme. Despite his lifelong love for boxing, Dana White insists that Jones's unmatched skill set would make him a nightmare for fighters in any era, including legends like Muhammad Ali and Mike Tyson. If Jones decides to call it a career today, his place on MMA's Mount Rushmore is indisputable. But should the 37-year-old take on rising star Tom Aspinall, a fighter many believe poses a serious threat, it could further solidify his claim as the undisputed greatest of all time. During a recent appearance on the Ariel Helwani show, Kai Kara-France didn't hold back in his critique of Manel Kape, accusing him of playing the blame game throughout his career. Kara-France also questioned whether Kape is as tough as he tries to appear on camera. This guy's all about blaming everyone else, Kara-France said. Everyone's against him. Everyone's playing victim. That's why he's trying to get a reaction out of me, and that's why he's saying my name now. Even though he fought Mokaev, he lost, he got very humbled there, and he still needs to be humbled. So, I'm not gonna give him the satisfaction. I'm worried about a title fight. That's what I'm looking at. When I win the belt, and he's still winning, or he's doing well in his career, we might meet later on down the track. For now, he's all just talk. A lot of bark, no bite. Kara-France has been vocal about his aspirations for a UFC flyweight title shot against reigning champion Alexandre Pantoja. Despite going 1-2 in his last 3 fights, Kara-France made a strong case for himself with a dominant first-round TKO victory over Steve Erceg in his most recent outing. Many believe that win has solidified him as the top contender. Only time will tell if the UFC matchmakers agree in 2025.
Thoughts on Jones talking about me? Yeah, of course he's talking about me, dude. He wishes he looked like me. He wishes he had these kind of looks and was this beautiful and had this much respect. He has no respect. He lost all his respect when he started doing drugs and hitting pregnant ladies. So, you know, there's nothing to respect about John. He's cheated his whole career. He's cheated on his wife. He's cheated on his taxes. So he's a terrible person. Of course he'd talk about a saint and someone, you know, who's a law-abiding citizen like myself. You know, someone that stands for law and order, someone that stands for the military, the troops, the Trumps. So fuck John Jones, he's nothing. I'm motivated, man. I want to prove people wrong. I mean, dude, that was a bullshit stoppage. Let's be honest, dude. Like, I was still in the fight. I was getting takedowns. He was getting slower. None of his punches did any significant damage, like drop me or hurt me. You know, I just had one. I feel like there was an eye poke or something, like not an direct eye poke, but like an inadvertent one. I couldn't see. I was out of one eye, guys. So who's gonna fight on one eye? Like, I'll always fight. I'm a warrior. That's what I signed up for. I love this shit. Let me go out on my shield, though. It's a bullshit stoppage, fake stoppage. You know, another fucking cheat job, but.
Russian MMA is known for giving fight fans some crazy fights and events, but for the first time, a fight was canceled during the introduction. Two Russian fighters walked into the cage and started fighting. As the announcer tried starting the fight, multiple people tried to step in to stop them until eventually the referee canceled the whole fight.
Евро 171. Один из тех, кому на грудь смелом.
Чё, долбоёб, нахуй?
Удалить обоих спортсменов из октагона. Придут в себя, будет бой. Все, хватит. Хватит, все. Удалить обоих из октагона.